address the elephant in the room first and foremost, because there's no way dodging around that, because I know damn well you'll have taken 2 seconds of looking at this and go, oh my god, you chopped off your hair. I did. Because I had another nervous breakdown and went full Britney and chopped off my fucking hair. And had I had access to clippers, I would have legitimately shaved my fucking head. So, that's a thing. So we should probably talk about how I've found myself at this point, and how I've found myself with a work enemy, and how that enemy is the same chick who made me cry that one night. And how things have escalated really quickly, and I'm probably going to get fucking fired, and oh my god. My mental health is really bad right now, too. Fair warning, like, straight up. I have been dissociating hardcore to where I don't even know if anything's real anymore. Like, I should probably be in a ward somewhere, but I'm not. And nobody gives a shit, so that's great. It's just like that time I tried to hang myself and nobody gave a shit, including my family. So, that's a thing. Am I in danger of another one? I honestly can't say, so there's also that. But anyway, good freaking god this past week. So that chick that made me cry is one of the captains. So she's like, she's not a manager or an assistant manager. She's like one step above what I am, but she's not at the same level as the managers either. So she has, like, some sway. She is above me. And it seems like that power goes to her head all the fucking time. But I do know from other people working there that she's new at it, which also makes me think that a lot of this is power hungry, went to her fucking head, and she found a weak link, and now she's latched on like a pit bull, and I'm that weak link! Oh boy. So, she has found any and every fucking thing possible to nitpick on me for, and does so to, like, the worst degree. Nobody else, even for literally the same exact things, just me. Don't know what I ever did to her that was so terrible, but just me. And it's like, my hair in particular just struck her as particularly problematic, and kept trying to say that we've had complaints of hair in the food yesterday, but every time she claimed this, these were always days I wasn't even there! I was not even there when there was a complaint, but okay, sure, single me out. Never mind that, like, every other chick there has hair longer than me. Well, now, everyone has hair longer than me, including the guys, but before I chopped it, all of them had hair longer than me. Most of them, at best, had it pulled back in a ponytail, but she would single me out saying, mine specifically had to be in a braid or a bun. So fine, I was fine with that. I complied. I would put it in a braid, preferably, because buns give me migraines, but okay, whatever. I'd be there all of half an hour before she'd tell me, no, take it down, do it again, I don't like it. It is literally in a fucking braid, which is what she said, but fine. I would do it again. Nope, do it again. And she would just go around and around and around on this, to where I'd be like, fine, you do it. No. Well, then, you can't complain on me for not liking it. This is what you get. Well, put it in a bun, then. Fine. So I'd put it in a bun. And she'd decide she didn't like that. Note, she would only do this when the actual managers were not around. This would only be if she was the one in charge and neither of them were present. If either of them were present, she'd generally leave me alone. So I was like, oh, it's one of these situations. I see. Fine. And this just was a thing day in, day out. She was not singling out any other single person for the hair thing. So I got really fucking sick of this. I was like, fuck that. I chopped it. And I chopped it badly, and it looks like crap, and I know it looks like crap, and I don't give a shit. Now I look outwardly as bad as I feel on the inside. Are we happy? Are we fucking happy? That. So, I even asked the actual manager, what are the rules about hair? Like, specifically, just so I know, what does the guidebook say that you have access to that I don't? Apparently, maximum 6 inches in a ponytail. Almost every single person there have ponytails longer than 6 inches. So, I pointed this out, given that mine had already been chopped, which he apologized for, because he said he really doesn't care one way or the other, it's just this bitch who does. But now that he's going around, telling people they have to do something about that, including the one who kept getting on my ass about the hair, apparently now she's decided it's war, because, now it affects her, even though if she just left me well enough alone, this wouldn't have been a thing in the first place. But fine. So now she's doing cute little shit like, as I'm bringing a pizza over to the oven, and she has a broom out, hook it around the ankle, trip me, make me drop it, remake it. Literally everyone just saw her do the thing. But because she's the captain, because the actual managers aren't there, no one's doing shit. Even though I fucking reported it, and he claimed he'll talk to her, and this has been a thing every single time I've been on a shift at the same time as her where they haven't been there, and it's getting to be a problem, and I have a feeling because of seniority, I'm gonna be the one let go, not her. Even though she's the one causing the fucking problems. Claiming shit like, oh my god, next pizza that comes through here without a number on it, I'm writing you up. I always put the numbers on them. Even the ones that don't require them, I put them on. I put them on all of them. And I pointed this out. She literally knocked it off there. Oh, look at that. No number. And she wrote me up. Even though literally everyone just watched her do that. And I've had people going to bat for me, pointing out that she's doing this. I'm like, what the fuck is her beef with me? I have not known this person from anywhere prior to this job, so can't claim that's like bad blood from before here or anything, because I don't know this person. I don't understand why she hates me. I mean, now that, her hair is affected, she has something, but even before that she was doing this. Like, fucking A, dude. So I've already been written up once, and apparently after 3, you're fired. So now she's trying to find anything and everything possible to write me up for. Isn't that cute? So now the person in charge of scheduling has the additional task of trying to not schedule me at the same time as her, if at all possible, or if they are at the same time, making it for as brief of a window as possible. Like, I think this week there's like a half-hour span that there's overlap on one day where we're both there. Pretty bad when yesterday, it apparently was her day off, and I was working, and she came in and glared daggers at me and announced loudly how it's my day off, and I'm here. I'm like, why? And pretty bad when the other co-workers looked at me, they're like, dude, it's 4, your shift's over, go, 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 go. I was like, what the fuck do you guys know that I don't? What is about to happen that I don't know? Holy shit. I feel like I'm probably gonna get shanked one of these days or something, like, straight up. And it's taking quite a mental and emotional toll on me, to where my anxiety is off the fucking charts. I already told you that I'm, like, dissociating hardcore right now, to where I'm questioning, like, did I already die and this is hell? Like, that sounds crazy, and I know I am crazy, but, like, I am legitimately starting to question, like, am I even still alive? Is this even happening? Is any of this even happening anymore? I fucking passed out in the shower the other night, probably because my anxiety's so bad it's making my heart act up, and I had to, like, crouch down on the floor after I turned the water off, and next thing I knew, it's 6 a.m., and I'm naked on the floor of the shower, and I apparently was there all night. Great. But I'm okay. I'm totally fine. My family does not give a single fuck. They're like, nope, nope, learn how to deal with people. I'm like, oh my god, you don't understand. This is not just normal dealing with people shit here. This is just like school all over again, where fucking bully comes in and targets me because they sense weakness and they always seem to be able to sniff it out and they go after me. And it's usually to bullshit degrees for no good reason. And yeah, you're right, I don't know how to handle that. And I'm probably gonna get fired over it. And my dad's already saying I'm going to be punished by him if I do get fired. It's like, great, how's that fucking fair? How the fuck is that fair? Like, I am so close to just asking my sister, hey, does that offer still stand to, like, go move in with you? Because fuck California, fuck these people, fuck my family, fuck everyone. I'm out. Screw you all. Bye. Oh my god. But if you're asking if I'm okay, no. No, I am not okay right now, on any level. I am not okay. And again, no one cares. Which is a really shitty feeling, knowing that not a single person gives a fuck. Other than the coworkers who have been watching this shit go down, and have been backing this up to the managers that this is shit that's happening, and that I didn't provoke it. Why do these people always find me? Why do they always find me this quickly? Like, for real. What the fuck did I do in a past life to deserve this? I knew damn well it was all going way too well. Should have expected some shit like this, and yet... And then just the icing on the cake. The manager saying how, oh yeah, this coming week he's gonna start giving out those tests about the ingredients that go on the different pizzas. With all this shit going on and my anxiety going fucking AWOL, you think I can focus on memorizing anything right now? Jesus Christ. Stuff that I know damn well I knew like a week ago, poof, it's gone. It's gone. So I've been asking around. So, how many shots do you get at that? To try to get if you fail? I think somebody said, yeah, I think you get like 1 shot, maybe 2 if he likes you. So I asked somebody else, how realistic is it that somebody might get fired over not passing that? And she said, I don't know. I've been here a while, I don't think I've ever heard of somebody being fired for that, but then again, I don't think I've actually seen anybody fail it. So I might be the first. Who knows? I mean, between that and the fact that apparently there's such beef with me and the captain, and they're probably trying to find any reason to get rid of one of us. Again, the new girl, makes sense, would be the one to get rid of. Fucking great. Fucking great. I still have, like, a couple grand to pay off in Etsy debts, so I really fucking need this job like nobody's business, but apparently nobody gives a shit. But I'm okay. Totally okay. So that's about where that stands right now. Jesus Christ. I don't know how I find myself in these situations time and time again, and yet I do. And yet I fucking do. I seem to have a talent for it, don't I? Yup. Yep. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, it's like that. But at the end of the day, I am very much not okay on a multitude of levels. And I frankly don't really know what the fuck to do about it. I tried to bring this all up to my parents that this is going on. They're pretty much like, yeah, suck it up, buttercup. Mentioned it to my sister. She's like, yeah, illegal shit happens like that at every workplace. Deal with it. And, like, literally got into a physical fight with me so bad to where the table I normally film on, she literally shoved me through and broke. So that was a thing that happened too. So I'm filming on, like, my big tripod right now because I don't have the table anymore. My dad's attempting to glue it back together. Maybe it's possible, maybe it's not. One half of it, yeah. The other half, the iffier half, we haven't gotten that far to see if it can be saved, so that's cool. We all know damn well if this shit had gone the other way around and I'd done that to her, I'd have been thrown the fuck out. But oh, it's fucking Kimberly, so she can get away with doing whatever she wants, including physical assault. So that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, that. And yet people wonder why I want to fucking kill myself. I don't know. Gee, I don't fucking know. Will I actually do it? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. I don't fucking know. But I'm not okay at the end of the day. Like, every day having to will myself to walk back in there. Jesus Christ, it's getting to be, like, a bigger and bigger mental toll on me to have to go back over and over. If I knew for sure, one way or the other, if I'm going to be fired if I don't pass that test, would give me probably a better idea of should I be applying again to places right now. But since I don't know one way or the other how that goes down, I'm holding off because it would kind of suck if I applied somewhere, got it, but then found out, hey, you passed that test and you're not fired, and now I have to tell this other place that would have been on the back burner as a potential jumping off point for this one that, hey, can't actually take that job, sorry for wasting your time, and probably kill any shot of working there in the future ever. Yeah, this is why I'm holding off and not doing that right now, even though part of me is like, I probably should. Yeah. It's like that. Boy. How the fuck do I find myself in these situations? I don't know. I don't know. But it sucks. It sucks. And I'm sure probably every comment will say something to the effect of, yeah, this is what real life's like. Grow up, bitch. I know. I've heard. Pretty sure most people don't have to deal with crap like this just going to work within literally a month of taking on their first job, but that's cool. Wasn't exactly prepped for that going in, but would have been nice if somebody had warned me that that kind of thing is a thing that I have to be watching out for and watching my back for constantly and just be paranoid 24/7 over, but apparently it's just like school all over again. But then I have to remind myself, yeah, you're like the only one there that isn't fresh out of high school, so yeah, it is like high school or drama all over again because they basically are that. So that's cool. It just really sucks because everyone else there is really nice and is really cool and supportive, and I feel like if I just bailed on this job to go elsewhere, I might not be so lucky, and everyone might suck. And then I'd be almost wishing to go back to this place that I can't go back to if I leave it. I really don't know what the fuck to do here. I honestly feel lost on this one. I've already been threatened by my dad if I just quit and don't replace it with anything that he will cancel my health insurance just as a punishment to me for quitting. So that's cool. Wish I'd known that was going to be a thing going in. I wouldn't have even taken a job in the first place if I'd known I'd be freaking blackmailed with that threat. I really don't know what exactly I'm supposed to do here. But I can guarantee that this isn't how it's supposed to work. I am almost positive this is not how work situations are supposed to go. Right? Unless I am sadly mistaken, in which case please tell me that this is apparently how every job is, if that's how it is. Because I kind of need to know if this is what they're all like. Fair enough, but I kind of have the feeling that they're not all like this, and it's not supposed to work this way. Like, I get it that you can't expect to be BFFs with every single person that you work with. I didn't expect to be. But I also didn't expect to have basically a fucking enemy within 3 weeks of taking said job. And for, like, no good reason whatsoever. I don't get it. I really don't get it. It's not like I ever looked at her wrong. I never said anything rude to her. I try to go out of my way to be over the top nice to everybody. I do anything and everything that is asked of me. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. Like, I take on basically every extra shift that anyone asks me to. I don't understand. Why am I being singled out? Why am I the one that's getting harassed like this? And again, if it were just the hair thing, that'd be one thing. But when she's, like, literally going out of her way to intentionally trip me just to make me drop food, just to watch me remake it, just for her own sick amusement, just so she can knock numbers off of things, so she can write me up for literally no reason when I did not forget a thing on there in the first place, that's bullshit. I don't think that's how this is supposed to work. And I realize saying it out loud, it sounds so fucking stupid. And it probably is. I have to wonder how many other people has she run off like this, but they said she's new at this, so I may be the first one. I don't know. I don't know what her end game is. I don't know if her end game is just trying to get me to leave, which, if she is, I don't understand exactly why she's trying to get me out of there. The only thing I can think of is just that I am the only person that is older who works there. I don't get why that's a problem, but other than that, I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. I don't know. I don't know. But this seems to have been a thing. Ever since that night she made me cry, she's figured out that I am a weak link and that she can just harass me and get away with it. And like I said, it's not like I haven't been speaking up. Maybe it's because I've been speaking up that she's targeting me. I don't know. I don't really know. I frankly don't care, because you're supposed to speak up when something like this happens, right? You're not supposed to just lay down and take it. I don't think. Like, I've been told over and over by the manager that if any worker has an issue with another worker, to bring it to him. Don't try to settle it amongst yourselves. Bring it to him. So I've been bringing it to him and feeling like a fucking imbecile for having to, but I've been bringing them all to him. And I know for a fact he has talked to her multiple times, and yet this continues to escalate. I don't know what exactly I'm supposed to be doing in this situation that I'm not doing. My mom was like, oh, you could threaten to press charges. I'm like, that's not gonna help anything. That would just make things a million times worse, and I think I signed something when I applied here that I can't sue anyone at the company for any reason, for anything, even if I'm hurt on the job, so yeah, no, that's not an option either. I don't really know what to do, other than just potentially leave and get punished by my family for leaving. And try and get something elsewhere, although, as my dad pointed out, nowhere's gonna hire you if you leave that fast from your first job. Nowhere else is gonna hire you, period. Which he's probably right. And for as laid back as this place is, aside from this one person, I feel like if I can't even swing it somewhere like this, how the fuck am I supposed to make it work anywhere? I don't know. I don't really know. If it weren't for the looming Etsy tits hanging over my fucking head, I would say screw it, and I would just bail. I would let my dad cancel my health insurance, and I would try to sign up for state aid and just be like, fuck it. I tried it, it didn't work. But I feel like that's not really an option here. I'm at least trying to stick with it until I get fired. It would be nice if I didn't get fired. I'd really prefer to not get fired because I'd like to stay on here because I like the place itself. I like all of the other people besides this one person who are there. But if I get fired because of her ass, that... I tried. I tried hard. I tried really hard to make this work. I feel fucking stupid that I'm almost 36 and I'm being bullied by like a 20-year-old. It's fucking stupid. And it feels more and more degrading every single day that I walk in there and deal with it that much more. And it feels like it just drives the point home that much further that everyone else there is that much younger and I'm basically a mummy. Like, I'm old enough to literally be their parents. Like, all of them are, like, basically just starting out their lives. They don't really need this job. They just have it to look good on resumes and things in the future, have some spending money. They don't really need it. Whereas I need it. Their lives are just starting. Mine's basically already fucking over. This is as good as it gets, apparently. I think that's fucking with my mental state too, knowing that, yep, this is as good as it's getting for you. And apparently, even at that, you're still gonna struggle this hard. I don't know what to do. I am open to suggestions. If you say the suggestion is therapy, that's not the answer I'm looking for here. I'm talking about what the fuck to do about the work situation. Because I don't know. And I'm freaked the fuck out. Like I said, I feel stupid that this is even a thing that's happening. It's so stupid. Because it's so unnecessary. It's like I knew damn well things were going too well. And I knew damn well the universe couldn't possibly let me have nice things for long, because it never does. I only ever get to have nice things for about a minute, and then it takes them away. That's how my whole life has gone. Fuck. Not trying to cry. And I had like a brief moment of things being really nice last week, where my day off was the same day of that Michael J. Fox live event. I got to be acknowledged like 4 different times. I was flying high for like about a minute in time, just to have all of this come crashing down immediately after. So yet another example of Jen doesn't get to have nice things for long. I didn't even get to have a chance to talk about that or how cool that was before this all went and happened. Like literally the next day. And has been ever since then. Because I don't get to have nice things for whatever reason. I am not worthy of having nice things. I'm not worthy of having nice things happen to me. I am not worthy of having nice people in my life. I am not worthy of fucking anything, apparently. Apparently all I'm worthy of is my life being a fucking mess. Period. and that's as good as I can apparently hope for things being in my life. Which is a hard pill to swallow. It's like, I've already had to fight an uphill battle this far to even get this far, with my mental health issues, with my physical health issues, with all of my fucking, like, developmental issues, even trying to be capable of getting a job in the first place and being capable of doing the things at said job. I have managed to get this far, only to be cut down at the knees once again with all this shit going on and being completely unprepared for how the fuck to deal with it. Nobody's helping me. Nobody wants to help me. And I don't know how to help myself out of this one. And I'm starting to question why I even thought this was a good idea in the first place, besides just the basic necessity of having to get myself out of another situation. That one, yeah, granted, I did get myself into that one. I thought this was the silver bullet to get me out of that one. But now the walls are coming crumbling down on this one, while that one's still not fully resolved either. I need this one to stay intact long enough to do the thing at least. I am panicking so hard, you don't know. It shouldn't be that much to ask to just be able to handle a fucking entry-level fast food job. This shouldn't be this hard. And to not have a fucking enemy for literally no reason at all. Like I said, I don't know what I ever did to her. I'm trying my damnedest to keep the peace. That's why I chopped my fucking hair off, because I really don't want to be in a constant battle. I didn't even bring it up to the manager to start shit with everyone else's hair. I could care less. Even if it's a double standard, I could care less about what they do. I just wanted to know for me to make sure I'm staying on the correct side of whatever the rule is. And yeah, I'm already having a serious fucking regret over doing it, because I hate it. I hate it so much. I had actually liked my long hair for the first time in my life. I had fucking made peace with my dysphoria enough to where I could actually do the thing and liked it, and was taking pride in it. I don't even get to have nice things with that. I realize it's only hair, it'll grow back, but fuck. That was like 4 years for it to get to that point. And I have to go to work and do it all over again in like an hour. And I'm in this state right now. Jesus Christ. I suck. And it has taken every ounce of willpower not to have another meltdown during work hours, but oh my god, I fucking wanted to so bad that I have held it together and managed to not do the thing. Even when she tripped me, even when she wrote me up for something that was totally bullshit and shouldn't have even been a thing. Even though there was witnesses that literally watched her do the thing and pointed out that they saw her do it too, and that was bullshit. I feel like I'm actually in Mean Girls, like, for real. And I wish I could be the caddy of this situation, but I don't feel like I'm strong enough to be a caddy. I'm just fucking broken. And I'm only documenting this to let you know it's not all sunshine and rainbows. And that it's not always just as easy as, yeah, I struggle with anxiety, and yeah, hey look, I was brave, and I did the thing, and everything's great now. Because it's fucking not great now. It's not. I'm sure that this is not everyone's situation who does the thing. God, I hope it's not. But I've always been really big on being 100% real with you guys about everything. Even when it's ugly. And it is very ugly right now. I am very ugly right now. And I hate myself right now so much. God. There is no set guidebook for how to navigate something like this. There's just not. I wish there were. It'd make my life a lot easier if there were some sort of instructions on how to deal with this fucked up of a situation, but there's not. So I'm just left scrambling, trying my damnedest to figure it out in any way that I can, even though I have no fucking clue how to do the thing. And mentally it's making me spiral so bad. And it's taking every ounce of willpower not to do something bad. I'm trying really hard not to. So please do not call a 5150 on me. Not yet, anyway. I don't think I'm at that point. But God, the anxiety, though. It is off the fucking charts. To where I'm basically not eating again because I can't. It comes back up when I try to because the anxiety's that bad. I'm not sleeping well because of it. It is affecting me very badly. And I am not coping well with the uncertainty of not knowing what to do, with the uncertainty of not knowing how much longer I'm even going to be here, probably largely because of her ass. I'm not doing well with that uncertainty. And it feels like I can see the train coming at me. And yet, I'm a deer in the headlights who doesn't know how to move out of the fucking way. And I don't know how to save myself. My dad's like, well, just outthink her, screw her over. I'm like, that's... two wrongs don't make a right. I don't want to stoop to her level. I'm sure, yeah, there's plenty of people who would tell me the same thing. Other people there have even told me the same thing. I'm like, I don't want to do that because then she would have reason to keep going with this. I'm trying to not give her any reasons to keep going with this. I am trying to not give anyone a reason to fire me. I don't want to be problematic. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to handle this. Most people figured out how to handle bullies in school. I did not. I pretty much was the person who just took it. And took it, and took it, and took it. Because my parents were abusive, and I was expected to just take that growing up. And there's pretty much no recourse there. Had to just accept it. So when bullies came along, I pretty much just accepted it. And here comes this situation looking like I have to just accept it once again. That is how my life goes. It's fucking stupid. Now I see why people were telling me, yeah, you need to find a way to reevaluate and do something else to work from home. Yeah, I see why they were saying it now, because Jesus, this is not good. If I had the means to be driving, I would risk the virus to just, like, Uber or Lyft or something, or DoorDash or anything where I don't really have to deal with any given person for very long. It's in limited bouts, at least, with those. So if you don't get along well with somebody, at least it's limited. But I don't drive, and I don't have a car. If I get fired here, that pretty much dashes any hopes of getting as far as that either. I was kind of looking forward to, for once, the hope that maybe I'd be able to get that level of independence finally that I've never had. But apparently that might be yet one of those other things where Jenn doesn't get to have nice things. And I'm sorry for posting this at the timing that I am, because I realize everybody's all gearing up for the holidays and everything's all warm fuzzies, and then I'm over here having a fucking breakdown on every level. I don't even know for sure if I'm gonna post this or not, but I feel like I kinda have to, because if I don't, and I just try to carry on business as usual, people are gonna ask, hey, what the fuck happened to your hair? And how the hell am I supposed to explain that without giving the full explanation of exactly what has gone down? That's what went down. And like I said, it looks so bad to where I've not even dared show up to work with it visible. I go in with it under a turban so nobody can see how fucking bad it truly is. Because I don't want them to see it. I don't want anyone to see it. I don't want to see it. I'd wear a wig, but oh, all of my wigs are longer than 6 inches in a ponytail, so there's that. I don't know if there's somewhere where I am supposed to report somebody like this, that she's doing things like this, because, like I said, I've been bringing all of it to the attention of the manager. If that's not doing it, who do I tell? Or is there anyone I can tell to try to get something done about this chick? Because this is not right. This is not right. And I'm sure my haters watching this are sitting back and laughing with popcorn right now. Yeah. Cheers to you, I guess. You get your day in the sun. You get to have nice things for you. I don't get to have nice things. And because I don't get to have nice things, that for you is a nice thing. So I guess yay for you. I'm trying really hard to hang in there, guys. I am trying so effing hard to hang in there. But it is really hard right now to not just abandon this job altogether and just not go back. Because the temptation is so strong, knowing that all I have to do is bail for 3 days with no word and it will be deemed as abandonment of job, and that's it. But I know damn well if I do that, I will probably never be able to get another job anywhere else, is the only reason I don't. If it weren't for that, I probably would have already not gone back by now. But since that is not an option, I'm trying to tough it out. I'm trying to take it a day at a time. But when it feels like my physical safety at the hands of this person may potentially be in question, you know, it's kind of fucking with me emotionally. Because I don't know what the hell I'm walking into on any given day. And at least, like I said, this week it seems to be that the one in charge of scheduling is trying to make an effort to not have us be on at the same time. And it would have been successful had I not foolishly taken one person's shift to make up for shorter hours this week and not looked to see if this chick was on during that time frame. So I brought this on myself for this one. Brought this on myself. I should have looked. I should have looked. But it was my only day off this week that isn't Thanksgiving, because nobody works Thanksgiving, but I had one other day off this week, and I was trying to find who could I pick up more hours from. And the only person with a realistic shift for me to take on, when I looked at it after I'd already asked her if I could have it, and she'd said yes, happens to, yeah, that chick's working that shift. Of course she fucking is. Of course. So I guess we'll see how that shit goes down. I really do not want to be alone with this person. I do not feel safe being left alone with her. I don't know what the fuck will happen if I am left alone with her this time. Given how vicious she was getting the last time that I had a shift where there was none of the other managers on shift at the same time, and it seemed like she was more than vaguely threatening me. God only knows how she's going to be now. So that's a thing. That's a fucking thing. Yeah. That. I don't know, guys. I don't fucking know. But I'm scared shitless. And I feel like I am in danger, not because of myself, but because of this chick. I feel like I am physically threatened right now. And this looks like somebody who could easily, if she wanted to, could kick my ass and or kill me. I don't think she will probably literally kill me, but I wouldn't put it past her to fuck me up if she really wanted to. Granted, she would probably get her ass fired if she did. But that doesn't stop my fear from spiraling out of fucking control and having to look over my shoulder every 2 seconds, and I'm so goddamn jumpy over every little thing now because I feel like it might be her. Like, even when it's a shift she's not on, if there's so much as like a loud sound, I jump so fucking mad because I think it might be her trying something. And then it takes every ounce of willpower not to cry out of embarrassment from startling that badly over it and having a panic attack over it in that moment. So, that's about where things lie right now at week 3. Will we make it to a week 4 of this job? Who the fuck knows? Or will she get me fired by then? I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to find out, won't we? I'm gonna ask the manager directly, how realistic is it? Will I be fired if I don't pass said test? And point out the fact that I have the worst test anxiety known to man and have been known to fail anything that is labeled as a test merely by it being labeled a test, even when it's stuff that I know the material, and other coworkers there can vouch for me that they have, like, drilled me on these to ask what is in such and such, and I correctly was able to say them to them. I clearly know this material, but will I be able to bring it up the second it's framed as a test? I don't know, and am I gonna be fired for it if I can't do the thing? So there's that weighing on me, on top of everything with the bitch. Yeah. So at least I'll be able to have answers on the one today, relatively quickly. But the other, I'm apparently going to be on my fucking guard for a while anytime she is anywhere nearby. So, there's that. And I really need to get ready for work. As much as it kills me to have to go do the thing. So, again, if anyone has any advice on how the fuck to deal with somebody like this, please, for the love of God, tell me how the fuck do you deal with this, because nobody is helping me figure out how to navigate this, and I don't know, and I am scared shitless, and I don't know what to do, and any advice on how to deal with this beyond what I'm already doing of bringing all of it to the manager's attention, please tell me. And don't say, just bring it up to the chick directly and ask, what is your problem with me? Because I've already done that. And she just claims she doesn't have one. Which is a bold-faced fucking lie. She very clearly does. So, I don't know when this will go up, since I definitely don't have time to upload this before work. I may change my mind about posting it by the time I get home from work. If it does go up, I don't know when it'll go up, but... yeah. But it's all kinds of fucked up right now. And I don't like it. It really sucks that one single person is ruining what had been a really nice thing for me.